Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Satisfactory. I am Drawing Chaos and it's time to upgrade to Satisfactory Plus. That's right, there is an actual mod that people keep telling me I should have gotten instead of like the expanded power and the fixed farming because it's all included, but it's called, Satisfactory Plus. So, I would love to just load my modded madness save and then just go right into it, but unfortunately, I have been told that this is no bueno. If I'm going to load this, I have to load it from scratch. So we're going to delete this session, delete, confirm. Yep, it's gone. And then we're going to go to new game. I'm going to go back into the Dune Desert. I'm also going to call it modded madness. And of course, everything has to be capitalized because I'm a YouTuber. Now, I should skip intro to make it easier, but this redoes everything. And when I mean everything, I mean everything. So at least let me skip to the part where we actually land on the planet.
Planetfall complete. Please ensure the integrity of your multi-purpose exploration suit is at 100%. Remember, efficiency first. Godspeed.
Fan-freaking-tastic, we're back here.
Massage 2 ABB. Your
Cool.
I am Ada.
Yep.
No.
Sure.
Objective.
Objective. Hit the button. What
First
button are we pushing?
objective. Please
Oh yeah, dismantle. Mine.
Third objective. Please familiarize yourself with the resource scanner to find iron. Note: the acquisition of iron is considered essential in preparation for all future
This
objectives.
isn't iron. Silly Ada. Boom. So, this is the exact spot that I had it last time, so let's... good enough. Alright, so time to speed run as best as possible, really, into all this different stuff so I can unlock it. This is just so I can actually learn what the hell is going on, because a lot of this stuff is different, like stereotype. What the hell is that? Alright, Habu grade 2. Whoa, 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 that was... So now, Seraphite ore, smelter, crushed Seraphite. Oh, yep. This is going to be
you have
fun.
Unlocked. Building, workshop.
Alright, I'll get back to you guys when I unlock
Miner,
all the stuff.
Additional
Well,
slots.
almost all the stuff.
Feature, sixth
Alright, here we go. And rods, plates, wire, concrete, more wire, more plates, and there we go. Hub upgrade 6 is complete. That means we have the hub, and yep, invisible. What fun. That's always a good one. It's like it's trying to build it, but unbuilding it. And then, of course, we press this, so it gets rid of that little exclamation point, and we've done it.
We're not
not back where we were, but at least close enough. So that takes care of everything in tier 0, and then we just need to go into tier 1.
Additional knowledge.
Right?
The hub terminal has note.
Enter, enter. Does that help? Can I go in there now? Oh, yes. And of course, let's select this, and let's get 300 inventory slots.
Milestone
Do I need more than 300
completed.
inventory
Fixit
slots?
freighter
Not
reentry
really.
complete.
But it would be nice to have that thing actually appear in existence. Yay! Alright. Oh, my lordy. That is quite a bunch of stuff. Alright, 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 alright. Simple logistics. Simple conveyor belt, conveyor merger, conveyor splitter. Select a milestone, and now it is available. Ooh, yes. Now, here's the thing. I haven't built anything. Not a single thing. I handcrafted every single thing that I have on here. Because, well, I didn't know exactly what I was going to be able to do. So in terms of specials, space elevator is our goal. Look at... Oh, that's going to be interesting. And we have stuff like modular miner, metal mining head, Okay, crusher, constructor, smelter, craft bench, workbench, upside down stuff. We saw that in the last episode. Automated biomass burner, wind turbine, power pole, logistics. Wait, I thought whatever, doesn't make any sense. And organization for simple containers. Okay, so we have enough to begin. The question is how to begin, because I could use wind turbines, but I'm going to need biomass burners to actually do anything special. I don't have any foundations. I can build the miner with... Oh... Wait a minute. That is definitely different. I do like it, though. That's the only miner, right? There's no other one? And then we have the crusher. 2 inputs and 2 outputs, because the modular miner has 2 inputs and 2 outputs. Okay. So does that mean that we don't need these little fellers? We'll pick up you, and we'll pick up you. No, yeah, back off. Alright, now before I do go forward, I just want to say one thing. Alright? This new update, not update, but this mod, essentially is like hard mode. Like, if they were to get a difficulty slider for Satisfactory, this is what I'd like to see, where it just adds more items. So, essentially, instead of iron into ingots, into plates and rods, we have seraphite that gets crushed. Then the seraphite gets turned into ingots. Then you can use the ingots for plates. You can use the ingots for rods. Then you can create iron wire from the rods, but you can also make screws from the rods. And apparently iron sheets from the iron plates. And stuff like reinforced iron plates is now made from iron wire as well as iron plates, which I don't understand, because wouldn't you want screws instead? But whatever, no, I'm not here to complain. But all it does is add in more tediousness to something that you've already done. Now, this is a great, don't get me wrong, this is great if you've played the game and want something better. But if you're a new player, I guarantee you that this is going to be overwhelming. Even for some people that have played the game, this might seem overwhelming. But for me, it seems like a blast, and I like it. So let's start off with a modular miner, and let's paste you right here. And what are we dealing with? So it has a water input. I'm assuming water makes it run faster. Okay, so yes. No quality pure. Yeah, it has no power. And then what else were we going to build? A crusher. There we go. And then the crusher just kind of goes right in front of it. And then we just go right in. And that is essential. Whoa. That's a lot taller and cooler than I initially thought. So let's find out where the power thing is. Right there. Oh, what am I missing? I need rods. Crafting some rods. Crafting some rods. See, this is why I actually left in some more ingots just in case. Because I didn't know what I would gonna need. And then we'll take you. We'll bring you. Oh, they're copper rods. Yeah. That's a recipe. Oh, bollocks. Now I gotta go all the way over here because I was like, what am I gonna need copper rods for? Apparently, you're gonna need them. We'll just grab all you right now, make some copper rods, and then build it out. Alright, that was annoying. Hopefully I didn't mess this up. So we'll put power and you. And then I had to go in here and I had to choose the recipe because we have 3 different recipes to choose from. And from the looks of it, each one has the ability to make crushed stone, which is super effective. So, how do we get power now? And how much power do... Wait, how much power do I need? 9 megawatts. 9 megawatts. So, wind turbine makes 10? Power generation between 10 megawatts and 30. Ooh. So, if I put this one... Oh, come on. Can I get... Haha. I get it. I get it. Are you proud of me, fam? I'm an idiot. Sorry. Oh, wait. What am I doing? I can probably get on here, and that'll make it easier. Right? Oh, I can't afford it. That's why. So you're going to come all the way over here, and wire's too long. Why do I even try things? Oh, fuse broke. Really? Bruh. It doesn't even make 10 megawatts of power? That was the whole thing of it. The power generation ranges between 10 megawatts and 30 megawatts. Continuously upticking the turbine's health if it's multiplied blah 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 blah. Furthermore, it can be constructed in a sequence of up to 2 power lines. But why? Okay, now it's all the way up to here. Okay, so now this makes crushed ceratite and crushed stone. This one needs to go into a smelter, I'm assuming, and this one maybe a constructor? To production. Smelter. Which one's smelter? Yay! I almost know what I'm doing. And then constructor. Oh, I need screws. Alright, it went all the way up to 17 and down to fuck you levels. Jesus Christ. So this is gonna get us sloppy ingots. And this will get us concrete. And this will also get us power to fail. Alright, what do I need for power? Biomass burner. Let me build one of those. Or maybe a dozen. I did a thing! Funny thing, I forgot, or did not know, that apparently you have to build a metal mining head to attach to this thing for it to actually work. Which is kind of cool. I do like that. Oh, and I have 3 of these wonderful power things. But it's still causing problems. I hate the dip. I really do. But I need the challenge. You know what I mean? It can't be too easy. Alright. So this produces the thing. Then it gets crushed in this thing. Then this one over here makes concrete. And then this one here makes ingots. Now, I could go further, but I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to set up an actual factory. I feel like, you know, it's too early to set up a factory, but with the way that this is actually built, it's going to have to happen. My biggest reasoning for this is, like, just take Seraphite, alright? I'm going to have to make it into sloppy ingots. Then I have the ability to make plates and rods. I can make screws from the rods, so that's a rod into a screw. And then I can make iron sheets, which is a plate into the sheet. And then I can make iron wire, which is rod into this. Oh, and that's not even counting reinforced iron plates, but we don't even get to that just yet. But just one item, the Seraphite, that's going to get me, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to give me 5 items just from that one build. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to make it work. So let me see what I can build. Oh, and to do that, I'm going to actually need, where is it? Base building. Because I need foundations, I need walls. And I need to stop breaking my fuses. So I'm going to unlock a couple things and then see what I can build. Alright, so good news, bad news. good news is all of the, what the hell was it called? Seraphim? Whatever. All this ceratite has been made and processed into basically the best that I can do. So in case you're curious, this lovely thing is producing us 60 per minute and 60 per minute. Each one of these can take 60 per minute. So obviously the 2 belts that we have go into the 2 ones of these. Nothing too special there. Then each one of them comes out because it produces 60 and 20. So 60 crush, which these take 30-30, not bad. But this up here is all my crushed stone, and that is just making us concrete, which is pretty good because that is basically coming up, but it's coming up very slowly. But at least I can get plenty of concrete, and once I do the other ones from the recipe that I see, they'll be making concrete as well. But I use the 2 lines that we have going here to make 4 individual smelters. Why 4 smelters? Because we need 5 items. And they're annoying. So we're making rods, 15 into... Oh, this doesn't even make enough screws per minute. But doesn't matter. Because this one over here is making 15 and it gets thrown in a bin. And then this one over here needs 15 iron. 15 iron rods to make 30 iron wire, which this one's making 15 iron rods because it's getting this, going into this, yada yada yada. So far nothing too special, right? And then of course this one is making iron plates at 30 per minute to 20 per minute, and this one is taking 20 per minute to make it back up into 30 per minute. So that gives us the iron sheets, and then the original one is making us iron plates. And then all that goes into 2 bins. This one down here gets me iron plates, iron sheets, and iron wire, while the screws and the rods are up at the top. It couldn't be more simple. And though it's not. It really is. I said this earlier, but it really is where they've taken something that was simple before and they're just expanding upon it. And if you like the original game and you played the original game, this is a nice change of pace because now you have more things to worry about, but it's still the same overall game. Whereas if you were a new player, all of this at the beginning of the game could seem very overwhelming. I mean, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 different machinery making 5 different parts for 1 node. And we're still at the beginning of the game. I haven't even gotten the space elevator built, but I still have another node over there of different items to take care of, as well as a 3rd node over there that needs to be taken care of. Isn't that amazing? Wow. Oh, and I do hate this one thing. I gotta say this. I'm not a fan of this, but check this out. Let me build a foundation. Yeah, concrete, iron sheets, screws, and iron plates for 1 foundation. Yep, and they all cost the same no matter how big it is. So, ain't that a kick in the pants? Yep. So, we're not going to be building on foundations for a while. Maybe until we unlock something else, because I think it's under tier 2. Come on, little buddy. There we go. Concrete. I can unlock concrete foundations. But to do that, I need plenty of concrete, glass, screws. Like, I need a lot of items. So they really do lock of things behind here. Oh, but while I'm in here, I can actually show you what I unlocked so far. Simple logistics, giving me simple conveyor belts that you can actually make. Conveyors and mergers, yada, yada, yada. Better conveyor belts, so now I can make conveyor belt Mark II. Destruction of nature, so now I have a chainsaw. And base building, which gave me all this wonderful stuff that I can't really use. So with that being said, why don't I select the next milestone, because that's the next thing we're going to be going for, glass walls. Now, I need 2 things for it, and guess what? I am not using what I'm going to be making there. I'm just going to be taking from this, because I need crushed, whatever, what is it called? Crushed stone? Crushed stone. And one of those things gives me 400 crushed stone, so I like to do that about 2.5 times. Not too bad. And they'll give me access to sand. I don't know how I'm going to make sand, but at least it'll let me build the glass, which is cool. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. I did not lose my progress. This was on purpose. Yes, everything over here is gone. Now, why would I do such a thing? That'd be crazy, right? Well, if we follow the conveyor belts we see... Yep, I started using foundations. Now, I know I said I didn't want to use them because they were really expensive, but turns out all that stuff that I was building actually gave me a butt ton of items to be able to build with. So, that was really good. But now I have this. All three of them together. Now, let me hook up some power, and we'll see if we can get this thing up and running. So, if this one can connect mirror... Yep, no way in hell that it's going to be able to withstand the power of the new stuff. But that is where this section comes in, because... Let's go right here, connect you up. Solid biofuel into all our wonderful automated biomass generators. And I'll jump up here and throw in the rest. Where did I go? These. There we go. This is my little extra stuff, so I just throw anything in here. It gets processed, goes in here, and then these feeds these guys, which is only going to be temporary because I'm going to go for wind power. All the wind power in the world. Alright, close enough. So that should be enough that we can get this kick-started. Let's go. 215 megawatts. I have 10 biomass burners going, giving us a whopping 300 megawatts of power if we need it. Not counting all of those lovely ones, which I don't even know how much power that is, but hopefully it works. And there we go. Everything's getting up and running. Okay, 228 max cons? Interesting. So while this is running, let me explain what's going on. We have modular miners. Now, because they're both on pure nodes, these ones are producing 200% efficiency. Really? That's cool. But it is using 60... not using. It is creating 60 and 60 on two different lines. 5/7 megawatts of power? That's not confusing at all. Yeah, so this is making 260 lines, and lucky for us, we have 260 lines. Then it comes all the way down here, excuse me, Mr. Hog, and it is going into this section right here, where we have the same thing for emeralds. So we got rubies, we got emeralds, and we got sapphires coming in. It's the only way I'm going to remember these damn things. And then each one has 2. So this first one will take care of the rubies, 60 crushed rubies, so 60 to 60, plus giving us some crushed stone. A second one will give us ruby, crushed stone, and yada, 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 so on and so forth. The nice thing about this is 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, and 20 means that each and every one of these produces 120, right? 6 times 20? Yeah, 120. And check this out. I've unlocked sand. So this will take 60 crushed stone and make us 30 sand. This right here will take 60 crushed stone and make us 20 concrete, which means it's perfect. So all the sand, all the crushed stone will be transported and turned into the 2 things that we can use it for, which is great. So we shouldn't have any problem with the byproduct. And then the main resource is going to go into the smelters, and we have 4 smelters for each one. Copper ingots. Ooh, oh, this is a pain in the butt. Iron ingots. And tin ingots. Yay. And each one of those gets put on this like lovely conveyor belt system over to the next cluster fluff of stuff. Oh my god. I'm stuck. Help me. Help me, Step Pioneer. So yeah, some of it gets all like turned around and whatnot, and yeah, basically it's just a cluster fluff of machines. But I didn't realize there's actually kind of a rhythm to it. Check this out. So there's 3 types of items, okay, at the beginning level. And hold up. Alright, so there's 3 types of items at the beginning level, okay? So you have your lovely machine over here, Constructor, alright? Let's start with just the one that takes copper. So copper ingots make copper butcher bars, basically copper plates if you want to look at it. And then this one also makes copper butcher bars. So 30 into 20, 30 into 20, okay? So that's a 60 line right there. That's 2 of our wonderful, oh, what do you call it? Smelters. Then I have this one attached right in front of it, which takes the butcher bars and turns them into copper sheets, 20 to 30. So I take 30 copper ingots, turn it into 20, and then take another 20 and turn it into 30 sheets. So now I have 2 different items right next to each other for one solid 60 line. Not bad, I gotta say, not bad. But then we go over the same side, and we have this one over here making iron ingots, or copper ingots, into copper rods. 15 for 15. Now, because I'm making another, what was it, 60? I did say 60, didn't I? Because I have another 60 left over for copper ingots, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 of these making rods. This one right here takes those rods and turns it into wire. And now I have wire. This one also takes it and makes it into wire. And this one also takes it and makes it into wire. And those 2 wires combine together to form, well, it's the 60 wire I needed to make 30 cable. Not bad. So that really does take care of everything that I need for copper. We have 1 for cable, we have 1 for wire, we have 1 for rods, we have 1 for sheets, and we have 1 for bushel bars. Perfect. As all things should be. And then you look at the other side for iron, which eventually we'll get there. And we have this one right here doing pretty much the same thing. Iron rods and iron plates. Iron rods and iron plates. 30 to 20. Same. This is going to make iron sheets. 20 into 30. So basically this is a full line. Perfect. Nothing you need to do there. Then I have these 2 for iron rods. Why 2? Just because. Nothing special. And then I have these 2. Wait, come on. This one and this one. Also making iron rods. And each one is made into something different. 1 for screws. If I can get over here. 1 for wire. So that takes care of the, was it 5 items? Yeah. 5 items for our wonderful iron setup. So we will have 1 for wire. We will have 1 for screws. We will have 2 for rods for no apparent reason. 1 for sheets and 1 for plates. Not bad. Not bad. But of course, I said there's 3 items. And this last part was made a little bit different. But we decided to go for tin. So this one, as is expected, 30 tin ingots make 20 tin plates. 30 tin ingots make 22 plates. This is 20 plates make 30 sheets. So now I have tin sheets and I have tin plates. Yep, the pattern is continuing, which is really nice. And of course I have tin rods, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 of them making tin rods, and then 1 making tin wire, and another one making tin wire, because if you look under the recipe, there's nothing else. Copper has the extra cable, and iron has the screws, but tin doesn't have anything special. So I have 2 of them making tin wire, and then 2 making tin rods, and then the other stuff over here. Which is kind of nice, because now I have everything I need in one central location for the first couple items. And that's pretty good. I gotta say, it's annoying as hell to have made all this to begin with. But overall, this is not bad at all. It's definitely a huge pain in the butt. If you do not like this expanded the way that it is, you will not have a fun time. Guaranteed, hands down, I understand. But if this kind of extra stuff, the expansion on it, like if you like that kind of stuff, oh, you're going to love this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for me today. We've finished the standard base. Oh my God. This feels more like a mid-tier base than anything else, and yet it's just the beginning. Which makes me wonder how insane this is going to get. Because now that this is automated, I can actually go in here and I can go through and I can just start knocking out all this different stuff. Which I've already done a bunch of, you know, just to get the glass and stuff like that. But, like, to be honest, once I start really getting into this, this is going to be insane. I got a sorter. I don't even know what I'm going to be using that for. I also got lead ingots. I don't even know how to make those yet. Lead plates. And then, of course, improved manufacturing, which needs lead plates. I got to figure out how to make lead plates to go any further. This is still steel stuff, so nothing I can do there. And then, of course, that I don't even think... Yeah, I haven't even unlocked anything for Tier 2. Let alone built a space elevator, which I got to see before I go. How bad is the space elevator? I am missing concrete. Bronze frames I don't have. Modular frames 500. 1,000 screws and zinc plate. Oh, that is actually more accurate to what it should cost to build it, and I love it. But if you've enjoyed this, don't forget to give it a like, comment, subscribe to see more, because I will be continuing this plus of madness. What should I call this? Madness Plus? And feel free to join the Discord if you want a copy of the save file so you can check it out yourself. Link of all the mods will be in the description so that you can load it with the proper mods. Because if you don't have the proper mods, what's the point? Alright, everybody. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.